The Urban Happiness Program. Costa Rica is a small Central American country about the size of West Virginia and 2 hours flight from Miami. It has a population of 5 million, a grade school population of 1 million, and a literacy rate of 96%. The country has a fairly decent track record in conservation efforts. Close to 21% of the country is protected by national parks and nature preserves. The country holds within its borders 6% of the world's biodiversity. Thousands of visitors are attracted every year by the ecological treasures and unique wildlife diversity of this small but quite amazing country. As part of our commitment to community wellness, we decided to constitute a foundation called Sacro. Sacro is non-profit, and true to its founding philosophy, its involvement has served to increase public awareness and to intensify the search for a new development model in Curridabat, our hometown and county. Sacro's proposal was simple: to provide support to young leaders in different fields who share our vision and have a clear calling for service oriented towards the conservation of nature and social progress in their communities. Our local reality requires the urgent implementation of alternative ways of development that integrate human welfare, people-friendly cities, and motivating our citizens and helping with technological and economic advances while trying to maintain a responsible attitude towards the environment. As in the U.S., more than 2/3 of us live in 3% of the land that's taken up by our cities. Urban happiness is an ambitious project, but we believe its goals are attainable when we know how important the greening of urban surroundings is. It's an assurance that people that live in cities be happy and healthy. The implementation of urban happiness as a pilot project was just right for our hometown, Curridabat, a developing city of 70,000 inhabitants that are fighting urban sprawl and is surrounded by majestic mountains on the outskirts of San Jose, our capital. Ours is a traditional agricultural county, famous for producing the world's best coffee, and fortunate to have a local independent government with numerous talented leaders willing to provide their best efforts and so can form the links of a long chain that will bring us together in order to improve our community and at the same time be responsible for the environment. But in this bustling, growing city, 106,000 motor vehicles pass through Curridabat daily. Our citizens need to have appropriate spaces out of doors in order to relax minds and bodies and restore the spirit. It is well known that by and large, happy people are more creative and productive, and people are happiest when they are appropriately challenged to achieve specific goals that they believe in. And it also helps to have pleasant, green, open spaces. Urban happiness will be a social movement of fans of Curridabat. We hope to unite the entire county in an effort to plant trees and flowers in the main parks, school campuses, and green common areas of Curridabat. It is interesting to know that Curridabat has 256 public green spaces, but only a small percentage of that 256 public green spaces are properly cared for. We believe that the social impact of a proposal to green those spaces is worth taking a risk for. Beautifully designed urban environments have always had positive impacts on happiness and social interaction. It is our desire to live in an era of optimism and hope in a prosperous and just world where peoples have access to greater welfare and happiness. Our goal is to reinforce the county's identity and the social, environmental security among its inhabitants, encourage sports and culture, And as we, little by little, recover those many abandoned green spaces and turn them into real lungs for our cities, we will create the first sustainable county, a greener, greater, happier Curridabat. Let us remember to be grateful to all those people who work to make us so happy. They are the wonderful, hard-working plantsmen and women, charming orchid lovers, gardeners, who make our soul blossom.